Have you ever wondered if a single act of kindness can truly change a life forever? Today, we're diving into a story that proves it can, and it all starts in the sun-drenched streets of Zagora, a city in southern Morocco. This isn't just any story. It's a tale of compassion, a journey across continents, and a little dog who hit the ultimate jackpot. Imagine this. A British tourist is exploring the vibrant, bustling city of Zagora. She's taking in the sights, the sounds, the unique culture. But amidst all the beauty, something else catches her eye. A small stray dog wandering the alleys. He's skinny, his fur is matted, and you can see in his eyes that he's known more hardship than kindness. He's clearly thirsty and malnourished, just one of many strays trying to survive day to day. For most people, this would be a fleeting, sad sight. They might feel a pang of pity and then move on. But not this tourist. Something about this particular dog, his resilience, his quiet suffering, spoke directly to her heart. She couldn't just walk away. So she did what her heart told her to do. She stopped. She offered him fresh water, which he likely hadn't had in a long time. Then she gave him food. This wasn't a one-time gesture. For the rest of her stay in Zagora, the tourist made it her mission to care for this little street dog. Every day she would find him and make sure he had food and water. A bond began to form. The dog, who had probably learned to be wary of humans, started to trust her. He'd wait for her, his tail giving a hopeful wag. And she, in turn, grew incredibly attached to her new friend. As the end of her vacation approached, she was faced with a difficult choice. Could she really leave him behind, knowing he would return to a life of struggle and uncertainty on the streets? The thought was unbearable. It was then that she made a decision that was as bold as it was compassionate. A decision that would change his life in a way he could never have imagined. She decided she was going to take him home. Not just to her hotel, but home to Great Britain. Now anyone who's ever traveled with a pet knows it's not simple. And taking a stray dog from one continent to another? That's a whole other level of complicated. But she was determined. This wasn't just a whim. It was a commitment. She began the long and complicated process of making it happen. First, there were the legal procedures. She had to navigate the bureaucracy of 2 different countries, figuring out all the permits and paperwork required for international animal transport. It was a mountain of documents, but she tackled it one form at a time. She was on a mission. Then came the veterinary requirements. The dog needed a full medical examination to ensure he was healthy enough to travel and to get all the necessary vaccinations. This was crucial, not just for his entry into the UK, but for his own health. He was given a clean bill of health, all his shots, and everything he needed to be a certified world traveler. It's amazing to think about this little dog who had never known a vet, was now getting top-tier medical care, all because a stranger decided to care. She paid for everything. The vet visits, the vaccinations, the administrative fees, and of course, the plane ticket. This was a significant financial undertaking, a true testament to her dedication. She was investing not just her time and emotion, but her own money to give this dog a future. Finally, the day came. The dog, who had once scrounged for scraps in the dust, was about to board an airplane. He traveled with the tourist, leaving Morocco behind for a new life waiting for him across the sea, in London. Can you just picture the scene at the airport? A woman and her beloved dog, ready for the biggest adventure of their lives. Back in Zagora, the story of the British tourist and her dog became local legend. The people of the city were incredibly moved. They had seen the dog on their streets, just another part of the background. But her actions made them see him and all stray animals in a new light. They called her actions a powerful lesson in mercy and compassion. It showed them that every life has value and that one person's kindness can ripple outwards, inspiring an entire community. Her story wasn't just about saving one dog. It was a powerful reminder of our shared responsibility to be kind to the creatures we share our world with. The locals admired her resolve and the great lengths she went to. Not for praise or recognition, but simply out of love for a helpless animal. And what about the dog? Well, his transformation is nothing short of a fairy tale. He went from being a homeless, hungry stray, navigating the dangerous alleys of Zagora, to becoming what some have called a lucky migrant. He is no longer on the streets. He's in a warm, comfortable home in Great Britain. He now has a soft bed to sleep in, regular meals, toys to play with, and most importantly, a human who loves him unconditionally. His days are no longer about survival. They're about walks in the park, cuddles on the sofa, and the simple joy of being a cherished pet. He traded the harsh Moroccan sun for the gentle English rain, and in doing so, found his forever home. This story really makes you think, doesn't it? It's a beautiful example of how one person's compassion can completely rewrite an animal's destiny. The tourist didn't just save a dog. She gave him a life filled with love, safety, and happiness, things he had never known. And in return, she got a loyal and loving companion. It's a win-win that warms the heart. This dog, who started with nothing, now has everything. He is living proof that happy endings aren't just for movies. Sometimes they happen in real life, thanks to the kindness of strangers who become family. What do you think of this incredible story? Has an animal ever changed your life in an unexpected way? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your own stories of rescue and compassion. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. See you next time.